And if you don't know that was a mistake, my God, I don't know if I can help you. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review, the series where I review videos submitted to me by you guys. That's right. This is a numbered episode of Ninja Review, which means one of the viewers submitted this video. Even though it is a full-length video, it's called Florida Group Chat on Jake Fuscardo's channel. We're gonna watch the first part and the last part. Before we do that, we upload several videos on this channel, so right now is a perfect time to subscribe. And if you want me to review your footage, stay tuned till the end. I will explain how. Rewind and play. I also want to remind you guys that we're going to hold these guys to the standard of like a sponsor tape, all right? Not so much the same way that we would review a Shane O'Neill part like a few days ago. I want to try to help these guys realize the mistakes they don't know they're making. And if you don't know that was a mistake, my God, I don't know if I can help you. That is a whole ass foot on the ground, and I don't know what this other foot is doing. My God, that's how you started your video part. So I always say to start your video parts off with a bang. That way I can get excited for the rest of the part. But right now, I know that it's just gonna be heel drags and fails because that's all I've gotten so far. That's my first impression of this skater. So the bar is very low. We get a nose grind, gaps out to the nose grind, lands that one great. That would have been a much better intro than the sloppy tricks. I get it. You guys want your skate video to be, what is this, 27 minutes. So why not film the homeless guy and show all of your falls? That's fine. You can do that. But if you wanted to entertain the viewer, you would have maybe made a different decision. Because the jump from the circle to the other circle, that was real skateboarding skill, right? This gap to 5-0, that was real skateboarding skill. But now it's been diluted by whatever we've had in between the good tricks. Gaps out to nose manual, nicely done. Lands on the bolts, his friends are excited. A lot of roll up here for what? For a nice little flat ground ollie. This kind of seems like the type of crowd that would all hug each other when they do the basic tricks. Like that little board slide to fakie. Also, this is the first video part of the whole video. So usually, the way that I've always thought of it is the first part should be the best and the last part should be the best. That way, the people are kind of stuck watching in the middle. You know, they feel like, oh, the first part was so good, the last part has to hold up against that. So they're kind of stuck, right? They're happy to get the filler tricks. Every skate team has that one guy that's a little bit boring. So it's kind of up to the first guy and the last guy to keep the eyes, you know, focused on the skating. All right, back nose grind here. Did we get a violation there? Something was a little fishy about that. Am I crazy? We've already seen this guy's ability to do like the nose manuals, so a nose grind shouldn't be too much to ask. But it looks like he tapped on the way out. Let's watch it in fast motion. I could be wrong. You know what? I'm wrong all the time. Am I wrong right now? I don't think so. That was, you guys can let me know in the comments. Nice lip slide there to clean it up, so I guess that kind of saved it a little bit. It's got the same hat on. Oh, hand on the ground! Same hat in every clip, which I think is cool. Nice branding, right? Kind of seems like a pro wrestler or a cartoon or something like that. Kind of keeps it consistent, so if you see that guy in another video part and it doesn't put his name on the screen, you'll know who it is by the hat. Smith gaps across the gap, 180. Different hat now. Who is this? Manuals across, quick grind, gaps out. He looked like he might not have been happy with that, but there was nothing wrong with that. That was very cool. Look at that. I appreciate that he used what the world gave him, right? The world gave him a grate and then probably what, a brick or a skateboard. This looks like a couple of skateboards stacked up. He didn't need a yoga mat. He didn't need 80 pounds of concrete. He didn't need to build something from some employee of Street League. No. He just put some skateboards next to a grate that was already there. Man, I like it. Didn't need to call Keen Ramps. We've had some really bad video parts over the past few months, and I appreciate when people do things right. A lot of mistakes in this one. Oh my God, he needs wood. No, you brought that there? Oh wait, never mind. You actually literally need wood. Okay, I was unaware. Does the manual? Probably drags the tail. Should we back that one up? Probably drags the tail. I'm only saying probably because I'm basing that off of the rest of the video. And there's no need to say probably because at this point, if there's any inkling of maybe a violation, there's no probably. It's a definitely. It's now safe to say for every 10 tricks this guy lands, I'm gonna say 4 of them probably wouldn't count in a game of Skate. And that was his banger. That was your finishing move. Man, why are you guys cheering? Why are you happy? Is no one saying go back up there and land it clean? No one has faith in him. They all know that you suck so badly at skating that you could never do better. And now you're beating up children. All right, moving on to the last part. Maybe we'll get something good. Who knows? All right, what will the first trick be in the last part? And will I add on, did it freeze? Wait, was that the actual video? What is this? Okay, maybe it's like a joke with the audio. All right, let's turn the audio on. Was that just an accident? Did bro just make a big ass accident in his video? Did no one proofread this? Where's the rough draft? My God. All right, first trick of the final part is gonna be nice crooked grind right there. Okay, not expecting much out of this part. Filmer had to show off that this guy can't nollie back heel. That's always what you want your filmer to do, make you look bad. We get a front crook, not bad at all. Nollie flip. Honestly thought that was gonna be a fail because of how the editor presented this part to me. Nollie nose slide, I appreciate that it can skate nollie. We got a crooked grind, a lot of roll up here for a front feeble pops in. All right, I'm getting a little bit more faith that maybe this is the guy that's gonna save the video part. And maybe you should have put this guy first because people would be less likely to turn off the entire video if this guy had the first video part, because the guy that did have the first video part, again, it was mostly toe drags and sloppy tricks. We get a board slide up, a lot of roll away on that one, a lot of roll up on this one. How long is the video part? Let me see, 2:24 to 27, so 3-minute video part. It's gonna be 90% rolling up, and I assume we're gonna get more ollies. Really good backside flip there. Love the catch and the late turn, more B-roll, high fives. We didn't have enough footage to make a real video part, so I just high-fived my friends. That will not be the last high five, I guarantee you, because I've seen so many people make video parts where they knew the skaters weren't good enough and they knew there wasn't enough footage, so they've had to add all the high fives. I've seen it so many times that I can psychically predict it. All right, here we go. On the rail right here, back 5-0. Little tic-tac there with the stiff straight legs, but he's probably getting kicked out. More roll up here, dude. We don't need this much roll up for that, a 2-foot long front nose. Okay, the filmer only has one technique, and it's gonna be film your head from far away, then zoom down. Tell you what, you can go on Amazon, you could get a nice DSLR fisheye, 200 bucks, and you can make your skaters look better than they look already, and maybe you could get more footage of something other than birds, fish, and people rolling up. Kick flip up, film the face, go back down. That's all he can do. Crooked grind, nose mail, lands in the rocks, he's excited. Is that the banger? That was really the whole video? Yes, that was the whole video. We get a 27-minute video, and although I skipped all of the middle, I can imagine that in 27 minutes of what would be a skating video, there's only about 7 or 8 minutes of skating. And I know that's the new thing that skaters do, but for me, it bored me out of being able to enjoy the video, as long as, in my opinion, clip selection, you guys can't sit there and play dumb. Both the skater, the filmer, and if there's an editor, the editor's usually the filmer. You're saying that all those toe drags and all those long roll-ups and feet on the ground and tic-tacs, you're saying all of those got magically ignored by everyone who laid their eyes on this video. Now, for a homie video, it's not the worst we've ever seen, right? But I'm just saying it could go from a 7 out of 10 to an 8.5 out of 10 if you would have just paid attention to the details a little bit more, in my opinion. And I think the skaters did okay. The skaters could have cleaned up their tricks, but the filmers and editors, there's only one type of filming in the whole video. There's way too much roll up on every single clip, assuming you want the viewer to be excited, and too many clips slipped through the cracks from sloppiness. And that's only from the 2 parts of this video that I watched. So I would love to hear your thoughts in a comment below. Am I being too hard on these guys? I know I'm not supposed to judge this as if it's a pro video for a pro team and as pro skaters. The skaters here, again, I think they're capable of cleaning up the tricks, and I think the filmer is capable of putting together an enjoyable video. Did either of them do that? No. I think it's obvious. The answer is no. But maybe I'm being too hard on these guys. Am I being too critical? Am I being too negative? You guys can let me know in a comment below. Also, if you have the time to watch this entire video, 27 minutes, and only 7 minutes of skating, then a link to this video will be in the description below. Don't forget, we upload a lot of different videos on this channel. We uploaded 7 videos last week. Now, if you would like to submit your footage to Ninja Review, the process is very easy. Find me on Instagram, send me a DM. In this DM, write these exact words. This is for Ninja Review, space. Then send me a link to a YouTube video. Make sure the YouTube video is 16:9 aspect ratio. If it's 4:3, you're gonna have to go back in time to 1995 and find out what I'm doing then, because that's the only time that that footage was okay to use. Since the current year is not 1995, then you guys will be submitting footage to my channel the way that I ask you guys to submit it. I'm getting a lot of angry DMs saying, why won't you review it? I said that you have to do whatever I say. Hey, my channel, my rules. Anyways, I check those DMs on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm looking forward to reviewing videos of you guys. And also, I get a lot of people sending me troll videos. I would prefer that if I'm going to spend my time trying to critique you guys, then you guys could at least spend your time trying to make an entertaining video. These guys made a lot of mistakes, but you can tell a lot of work went into this, and it is appreciated. Again, this video for me gets a 7 out of 10, which is, it's not the worst. You know what? First video part in this was a 6 out of 10. Last video part was maybe an 8, I guess. Well, whatever. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Can't wait for you guys to send me some more footage because I really enjoy doing this. I think I like critiquing you guys, non-pro skaters, more than the pros. So again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kuna Matata. In the arms